Hello everybody, welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And we got more Earthlock lined up for you.
We crossed the bridge.
Yep, and whoa, okay. But there's still more sewer left to go, it seems.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
More cocoa
No
tubes.
matter.
And Matt leveled up some of the skills. I already forgot what it's called, the system.
Yeah, I
Skill
used some
points.
of the talent points.
Talent points, that's it.
Added a little bit more.
So
See,
he is
now,
stronger.
what's weird about these enemies is that, like, this game will make it look like they're dying, but it's just, like, individual parts of each, like, group of fish-looking things. I guess further
Yeah.
representing the broader group's loss of health.
Right. Nice.
Okay, so now... I guess there's a whole lot more sewer left than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna use Curse again, because adding up those status effects does a lot.
Yeah.
And now it's also bleeding. I had a slight chance of stunning it there as well, but that didn't happen. Yeah, all that damage it just took. Just from status
Jeez.
effects.
I play a different RPG, and I have a team that's based around just damage over time.
Oh, jeez, there's so much more down this way. What might be over here first, I wonder? Oh, there's another steam pipe thing that I can't get past until I raise the water level back up. But I probably want to do this first while the water's down.
Yeah.
Ugh. I'm not gonna have him go super mage just yet. No, not that. This is what I want. Quake. And Thunderfist. Sure, that time the stun works. Alright, well. Super Blaster. Which deals boatloads of damage, apparently.
Yeah, jeez.
You know what? I'm just gonna use Bite, because Ammon's about to have another turn. Maybe it's just projectiles in general that deal a lot of damage to these enemies.
Yeah, that could be.
Certainly Ammon's seem to do a lot.
It's just weird. Like, you wouldn't think projectiles would do more. But I don't know.
And boom, dead.
Nice.
Okay, so that's as far over as this goes. Now there's more back this way. How many different paths are there in the sewers? Well, I can't... Well, okay. Maybe I can get across this if I'm careful. Oh, jeez. Those two seem
Weird.
to go too quickly for me to actually get past both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Dang. I don't know how you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, and it's not like I can raise the water level from here. Huh. Quite strange.
Very strange.
Unless there's another way to get to the other side of that bridge.
Ooh.
I don't know. Thunderfist. Oh, hey, it's stunned. So that's good. Quake. Just gotta make sure I keep mixing up the elements and I'll still be able to hurt them. Yeah, I'm going after that one first because it... well, it was first in the turn order. Now I guess it's not. Probably because it got stunned. Water bomb.
Good job, Taika.
I'm like, okay, should I bother using regen right now? Probably not. Alright. Fire breath, because that element has not been used yet. Also, ice has not been used. Okay. Why is Papa's back to attacking now?
Papa.
Of course it missed. I think the electro immunity is gone now.
Yep. Nice. So it does kind of rotate.
Yeah, I guess it's like a 3-turn kind of thing. Okay. Amon could use some healing. It's immune to bleeding, so... and poison. Fire trap. And then we should be done. Alright.
Nice.
Of course that gets a critical. Seems like I always get criticals when I need them the least. Oh, geez. There's a whole bunch of area around here that I can walk across or around or through or whatever. And multiple chests to pick up.
I guess it was worth it to fight all that stuff. Is this just optional? I don't understand.
Yeah, because now I'm trying to figure out how I would get across that one bridge on the other side. But for now, it's not going to let me use that one again.
Interesting.
Or do I have to do this one first? Alright, can I get across? No.
Huh.
So maybe now it'll let me undo this one? Yeah, okay.
Cool.
There's an order to these things, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, but I
now
can't go down there
Yeah.
with... Huh.
He refuses to swim.
Well, you would think that they would give you the ability to swim in, you know, like Assassin's Creed games, for example, because,
Yeah.
you know, assassins should be able to swim. It's kind of a handy skill to have. And yet, that is not the case, at least in the first one.
No kidding.
Okay, so I don't see any... Yeah, I do not see a way that I could, like...
I mean, if you wait long enough, do those sync up enough so that you can get across?
Maybe.
Not, yeah, like if they just go off at the same time. Because they kind of... Yeah, they get close maybe the next cycle.
I probably should have gone then. Although that was...
Oh,
I think what
there
got
we go.
me before.
Ah, okay, there's not enough time. Or maybe there's,
just...
like you were saying.
But, like, I kind of have to go this way. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can just kind of sort of be in between them, I guess.
Okay.
Also, I had... Hold up. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm glad I figured that out, you know, with the chest there.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the other side had a chest behind that pipe.
Whoa.
Great, more Plas parents. All right. Well, I'm like, should we get into some verses? I don't know. Seems like it might be a while.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. So, unlike the last verse where I read an entire section, this is a huge section that I will only be reading a small part from. Even though it's a bigger passage, it's a very small part of this section, and the whole thing is very good. So if you haven't read this, or if you want to go get the broader context, I highly recommend just reading this whole chapter. It's just really good. But so Jesus, just brief context, he called all the 12 disciples. Well, verse 1 says, Jesus called those 12 disciples to him and gave them authority to drive out impure spirits and to heal every disease and sickness. And I think he's just like instructing them to go out and do this for a while. This is not the Great Commission, but it's like, I think, a period of time that they were supposed to go out and do this. But so anyway, here's just a piece of that, like kind of instruction. Again, I had a hard time picking an actual part that I wanted to read because it's all just so good, but we'd be here for an hour or 5. Anyway, okay, this is verse 21. Matthew chapter 10, verse 21 through 25. Brother will betray brother to death, and a father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. You will be hated by everyone because of me, but the one who stands firm to the end will be saved. When you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. Truly, I tell you, you will not finish going through the towns of Israel before the Son of Man comes. The student is not above the teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for students to be like their teachers and servants like their masters. If the head of the house has been called Beelzebub, how much more the members of his household? And so there's just a couple things I wanted to highlight there. The first thing is there are times when, as Christians, we'll be persecuted, and it's important to stand our ground. At the same time, as this is, a direct quote from Jesus, when you are persecuted in one place, flee to another. So I guess, there's a limit to how much persecution you should actually take on. Like if your life is in danger or something, obviously don't just stand there and be killed.
Yeah.
So,
well, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
So if I may, I'm not trying to make light of anybody's present circumstances, but a lot of what we tend to call persecution especially here in the States, really is not what they would have thought of when thinking of persecution.
Yes.
Like, yeah,
Completely.
we might get insulted, face ridicule, you know, things of that
Right.
sort, but when they talked persecution, they meant actual, like, physical harm and or endangerment.
Yes. And like I said, yeah, like execution. I mean, they died for a lot of the disciples literally just got killed for their beliefs, for, you know, telling the gospel. Yeah, thank you for that clarification. Yeah, if you're being insulted on Twitter or something,
That's not
You don't
persecution.
yeah. And
That's
I think
just
I
people
said,
being mean, which happens, and it's a bummer, but
I think I've said before, I could be completely wrong, but I think at some point in our lives, the persecution will get worse, and we could get more dangerous situations. Maybe not. I hope not. But that's just like that's my opinion, man. But yeah, in that case, if you're in danger, you don't have to stand there and die. You can flee. And then, okay, so yeah, I think we kind of addressed that point. The second, did we miss anything with the story there? Sorry, I didn't.
we're just out of the sewer now, and Taika
Okay.
thinks this is where the core of the one construct that we're trying to build got taken.
Yeah, I can pause because I'm going to a whole nother point.
Core must be in here somewhere. Look for any crates that may have been opened already. Okay.
Nice.
Been a
Yeah,
while
that's
since I
save
saved.
Been a while.
Oh, wait. Did that just take me back down to the sewer? That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Alright, so, your second point.
Yeah, so this is where it's verse 24, 25. The student is not above the teacher, nor a servant above his master. It is enough for students to be like their teachers and servants like their masters. If the head of the house has been called Beelzebub, how much more members of his household? Yeah, just, I mean, he's talking about himself. So if, like, Jesus is declared evil, then, like, his followers, even if you just say, like, I'm a follower of Jesus, if people don't know anything else about you, they're going to assume, well, okay, you know, well, if Jesus is evil, then you must be evil too, that kind of thing. But I think also this could kind of be applied to families and, like, you know, because in a way, parents are teachers to their kids, and so I guess, I don't know, the point I'm kind of thinking of is we need to be aware of our reputation also, like, I mean, because it doesn't just affect you, not that, like, this is a separate point than what's being made in the passage, obviously, but it just kind of made me think of that. Like, within reason, of course. I'm not wording what I'm trying to say correctly, but yeah, maybe I'm just gonna stop. I didn't word that right at all, but
So, I mean, I would think, and you can correct me if this is not where you were going with that, but I would think, especially in the context of, like, you know, a person's family, the way that you carry yourself and the reputation that you have can also reflect on the rest of your family. So it's kind of important that you know, carry yourself the way that you're supposed to, and, you know, follow Christ the way that you're supposed to, because that directly affects your family, even if just their reputation. But
yes.
shoot, it should affect more than just the reputation too, because the way that you know, interact with them, and especially with any kids that you have, the way that you help raise them, has a great effect on them as well.
Right. Yes, thank you. Much better worded. And it also just reminds me of the passage we were talking to with Zent about how the elders were instructed to first get their own lives in order before teaching the younger generation. So it's along the same lines where we need to keep our own personal issues in check and address our own personal needs, and then we can teach people about those types of things, like, so you're not a hypocrite, basically. And then, like that verse said, this is completely off the rails now, but so I'm talking about a different passage, but people can't say anything bad about you if you you can't be perfect, but at least they can't call you a hypocrite if you don't speak about things that you yourself haven't been able to do. Yeah. Thank you, Matt. I feel like I said it in a really weird way, and then yeah. Oh, okay. So this was something I was wondering about. I don't know if you've seen it, but you switched to Nart, and suddenly
ghosts.
Those guys appeared.
Yeah.
So it really does change, like, who's wearing that thing. Can only see it.
Well, I don't know how tough these guys are going to be based on where we are.
Sport Seeker.
Quake. All right. Like, 2 of them got stunned. All right. I was thinking, like, well, shoot, if that's going to happen, maybe I should just keep doing that, but I'm not going to be able to keep having Taika do that every turn.
Yeah. And...
oh, geez, Nart got confused.
oh, that's not good.
It's a bit of a problem, but I can still use Thunder Fist, which deals the most damage out of all of her attacks anyway.
So a bit of a personal update for me. I'm having a second child very soon. This may be the last recording for like a month. So the episodes will keep coming out. We have a bunch scheduled ahead of time, but I am pretty confident that there will be a big break between this episode and whatever we have coming up next. Yeah. I guess it's possible that, you never know when the baby's coming, so it's possible we have one more, but I'm pretty confident this is...
but yeah, as of recording, it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
Now, by the time this actually gets out there,
we'll be back. Almost, or something. Well, it should be back by then, yeah. Possess. Is that what
that's the one that actually causes confusion, which...
okay. Yeah.
I guess in a way makes sense. I don't...
$16.
Huh. Nard just wound up using Cure on the enemy because of the confusion.
Oh my gosh. Didn't even know that could happen. Sometimes in some games, the healing effect, if you use it on an undead thing, it'll hurt it. But I guess not in this case.
Yeah. Like, my mind immediately goes to Final Fantasy X, and there's like there's like a specific like boss type enemy that's really about the only way to take it down.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Okay, I don't want to keep fighting ghost enemies the whole time, though.
I used to play an MMORPG called Ragnarok Online. And in that game, you could become a healer. And you could only support and heal unless you were fighting undead, then everything would hurt them. So it was a very fun class to play.
Okay. I think that was the last lever that I needed to pull.
Okay.
To get to what I need to get to. Okay. So now we're over here. There's a chest.
Woohoo. 2 kisses of bliss.
Oh, yeah. This has to be it. They're doing an extra special cutscene and everything.
Milkshake? Oh.
No, that's the machine core. They're making a McFlurry machine.
I guess that shows how hungry I am.
They don't even know what they're making yet? Ancient machine part. Okay. Is there a different way out of here? Yes. Where does this lead us?
Oh, the city?
Somewhere on the streets of Suvia.
Okay. There's not a big
Somewhere I
boss.
have not previously been on the streets of Suvia, but still.
I was expecting some huge boss.
So I guess this building here is like the warehouse that we just came out of.
Okay.
What is this? Can we even go in that? No. Well, that actually seems like a pretty convenient spot then to maybe wrap up the episode.
Sounds good. All your frogs jumping around.
Speaking of, there was like some sort of frog suit that that we got that specifically showed Nart in the picture of it, but I don't know how exactly that would. Oh, there we go, Shaman Nart.
Oh.
So it's a talent
Interesting.
thing, but I can't use it. Why? I don't know.
Huh. Maybe it's a costume? Like, once you equip it somehow, it'll give them a costume? I don't know.
Well, maybe we'll figure out how next time.
Sounds good.
But, yeah. That'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah. Join us again, where it'll possibly be a time warp.
Yeah, probably just to Lady Lumia.
Yeah. I meant in real life. But yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
yeah, that too. Okay.
Yeah. Join us again.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.